Codeine. Welcome to This Is It, a podcast between friends that know way too little about way too much. As always, I'm your host, French Tom. Today, joined by some very special guests, and I'm actually kind of nervous because they're cool guys. I don't know. This is the first time I'm actually genuinely nervous because I've been watching you guys' stuff for a little bit since Mike told me you guys weren't going to be in the league. But I have Tyler, Corey, Cody.
Like
Jesus
Cody.
fuck. I'm going to really struggle.
AKA Codeine.
Somebody that actually known a long time, Jacques, who...
French name, not French like French Tom.
Yeah, no, not quite. You wish you were. But actually, it's funny.
I do.
Because I do know you, because we talked about France. You lived in France for a bit.
Sure, yeah.
Didn't you?
No.
Oh, you toured in France?
Sure, yes.
Okay.
I lived in Germany, though.
Okay, that's what it was. But so...
You're nervous around cool guys. I get it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't know why. It was maybe it's the camera throwing me off a little bit because I'm like usually I'm like.
You mean the film crew?
Yes. Yeah. Exactly.
Or the sunglasses over there.
Because I've done an episode where I just sat here by myself for an hour just talking about my feelings and emotions, and I think I was like struggling less than I just did just now.
Hopefully there was alcohol or drugs. Is this a child-friendly podcast, or can we cuss?
You can curse as much as you want. I already have explicit title, so we're good.
If you have the real idiots on, you gotta
Yes.
Double.
So, well, I guess we'll start a little bit more serious, asking how you guys came to be, and then we'll kind of start, getting a little bit more less serious as we go on. But just trying to hear a little bit about it.
Okay.
So, who started the comedy?
I started the Real Idiots I don't know, like 10, 15, well, longer than that, probably like 15 years ago now. Yeah, so me and a buddy used to do weird-ass comedy films, and then I met Cody at film school, and he started working on all my homework assignments. I turned into excuses to make fucked up comedies. That became a thing, and Cody and I, we kind of met and bonded over music and started a music group, and he, ever since then, has been involved in the Real Idiots, which is, apeshit, absurd comedy.
It's definitely fucking wild. So your shit, I'm like...
Thank you.
Yeah. the men's sex line, that one was pretty good.
Guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. You really want me to do that? Call 1-900-555-GUYS. We'll fill your holes with some snarf nasty.
There's going to be a sequel to that.
Oh, good.
Paradise Guys 2.
Oh, that is amazing.
Yeah.
Made a beautiful song, actually.
Yeah.
I was going to say you started about 15 years ago. I'm trying to think. Was that before or after? You're influenced at all by like Tim and Eric?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I mean...
I definitely got a lot of like Tim and Eric vibe in there.
I started getting influenced by them probably like 2 or 3 years into doing the shit because they weren't. I mean, I didn't know of them until then, but a buddy of mine introduced me to them, and I was like, "Yes, this is what I'm trying to do." That type of thing. But some of our shit is more in that vein of like acid humor and stuff,
right?
And some of it's like more narrative, more highly produced stuff. So it's not like we pigeonhole ourselves into that realm, but it definitely is a major influence.
And the animated stuff, who actually, you guys had like a hookup from film school to do animation?
Yeah. After film school, I opened up a production company, which I had for about, 10 years, and I finally dissolved it. But the Art Institute would send me interns, and weirdly only animation interns. And it got weirder once I lost the production company facility and they had to come to my house.
Right now, you mean?
No, they stopped doing it because I guess like I wasn't like doing proper business or whatever, but they were sending me all the time. I was like, sure, I'll take an animation intern, and I give them one goal, which is like make a weird animation with this fucking idea. And they'd be like, hell yeah, this is awesome. Give them an A. And but the most recent stuff, we actually hired somebody from Mexico. His name's Omar. And he's actually currently working on a new 15-minute cartoon called Steve Sucks.
Dad, my lettuce is brown.
So is your mother's asshole, but that doesn't stop me from putting it in my mouth. Hi, I'm beloved comedian Steve Winsler.
That should be out in the next couple weeks, so I'm stoked on that.
Cool. And all the stuff you guys do is one-offs most parts, right?
Yeah, we don't really repeat.
Like one skit.
Yeah. We don't really repeat skits. The only one that we actually like had a series for was Three's a Crowd, which is like a roommate sitcom parody, like those 90s over-the-top cheesy sitcoms. We did 3 episodes of that.
I don't know. All I know is Daddy needs one nap.
Right on, brother. I know where they keep their salami.
True. And so what do you, because so your camera and your talent, right, I guess, what you do is...
I usually direct, he's talent. I usually direct, and he's talent. I usually direct, write, produce, and edit, and I've been doing a lot more acting lately,
right?
But, because I'm like really fucking good at it. But, Cody does a lot of camera. He does a little bit of everything as well. Most of our guys are film guys and act as well, which is nice.
And so how long did you hook up with these guys? How many years?
Damn, it's been, it's been about, 10, 12 years? We met in school.
So 15, about 12, so like right in the beginning.
Yeah, he was in the he's an OG.
Cool.
Yeah.
when you started the YouTube channel like 10, 12 years ago, right? I saw like some of the shit was like 11 years old. Yeah. But it's it's definitely different.
Yeah.
It's much more like home video style.
You're lucky that I deleted about 50 videos. Because the early shit, I just kind of started vetting it. It's like, I got a shit ton of videos, but it was becoming more quantity than quality.
Right.
My buddy's like, dude, you have to go through that shit. There's some weird stuff in there. And I was like...
It's definitely home video-ish. Yeah. Which is cool.
The older stuff for sure. Yeah.
It's funny, I did home video stuff when I was like 12, 13 years old, because one of the kids I went to middle school with wanted to be a producer. Right. And we had fucking VHS handheld camcorders, and we're doing like skit comedy.
I feel
so
like
it's funny watching that. Yeah, I think...
I have some weird tapes somewhere.
Yeah, sure. I think I
on a separate hard drive that's not on the internet.
No, pre-hard drive, dude.
Everybody wanted to be Jackass for a minute.
Well, that too. And I converted some of those tapes into video that I have on the digital on a old hard drive that I got to recover from an old like broken laptop. Yeah, we all have those, right? Like throwing ourselves into bushes.
Oh yeah. You know, filling a kiddie swing set with like the leg holes, fill it up with rocks, and then fucking bend over and let it slam into your taint. That type of shit.
What, is that your worst?
Yeah, that's my work.
Oh, you were talking hardware. I thought you were talking hardware still. He's talking...
What's your worst one from your Jackass days?
Oh, I mean, I'm pre-Jackass too, man. Yeah, I'm pre-historic. But like, I don't know, breaking into the neighbor's house and peeing in a saute pan and cooking pickles in it and dancing, you know,
and not even filming it.
No, filming it.
I gotta see that. Sounds awesome.
I'll go to jail. You know,
cooking
just on mushrooms, cooking pickles in my own urine, pretending to be what's the bam guy throwing
Emerald, yeah.
Emerald Lagasse.
He's from New Orleans.
Or also, you know, maybe just like some stuff that's insensitive now, but back then seemed funny, you know.
Yeah,
and when I
there's so many gnarly shit.
Like 1997 that I was doing this dumb shit.
True. Yeah. Well, 2001 isn't that far off. 2002.
Space Odyssey.
It's almost 20 years ago, bro.
Yeah. It is 20 years.
Oh, yeah, almost.
Yeah, that's when I moved.
Yeah.
And so, how did you guys end up hooking up with Jacques?
Right. So randomly, we apparently know a lot of each other's friends and stuff.
Yeah, Ashley Retta.
Well, Kate, who's one of two Real Idiots ladies. She, I put out a post on Instagram looking for actors, blah blah blah, for this new idea. And I had one dude that hit me up. I'm super interested. I'm a fan of your stuff. And I was like, okay, cool. And I was about to go with him. And then Kate's like, I got a buddy named Jock. trust me. And I was like, okay, does he like know our shit? Is he cool with doing weird stuff? And she's like, totally. He's funny as hell. He's an artist, whatever. She was like blowing smoke up your ass, like hardcore. But I was like, all right.
But wait, did she tell you this before I sent you the email or after?
Before.
I didn't know.
The email sealed the deal for me. But I was gonna go another way, but I trust Kate's comedic instincts for sure because she's funny as fuck too. She's great. So she recommended him, and then I was like, all right, well, I'll send him the script, and he sent me an email back, and he was like, oh, dude, I'm totally down. It was really fucking weird, but it ended with, and also here's a picture of my dad. And he just sent me a picture. I was like, yes, this guy, I like this guy already. Fucking. So I never had met him. He showed up on set, never spoke to him, and so I met him on set.
We texted a little bit.
Yeah. We texted, but we were supposed to talk out the character, and I didn't even really know where the character was going to go. But I was like, can you do it?
I had no idea how he worked. Well, so from my side of the story, I started watching their videos because Kate and Ashley had been involved in a few of them.
Right.
Imagine If and
Can You Imagine? Yeah.
Can You Imagine and Scarspace.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah. I was watching Scarspace earlier.
Scarspace. So I was familiar. I was following them on Instagram. I was watching their videos, and then one day I saw they put up a casting call for like a male over 35. So that night I was at the bar and I was talking to Kate, and I was like, hey, I saw that your friends are like looking for, I was like, I've always kind of wanted to try that. That would be awesome. Yeah. It looks like it's, so much fun. And she was like, oh my God, you should do it. It's so much fun. I was like, well, should I just send him an email? So she showed me the script really quick. You hadn't sent it to me. Okay. She showed it to me on her phone. And I was just like, oh, all right. So I sent him an email being like, hey, what's up? Instead of being like, hey, this is Jacques. I'm Kate's friend. I'd really like to be in your movie.
He said some weird.
I was just like, hey, what's up? This is Gus. Like, fun. I'm Gus. Like,
funny enough, my name's Gus as well.
Yeah, funny. Yeah. I've been installing fucking diesel-powered garage doors since I was a little sperm swimming around in my dad's balls. You tell me where to be and fucking when. I'll be there. Here's a picture of my dad.
I'll bring my fucking tools.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. I was like, yeah.
You were genuinely like perfect. I couldn't imagine like somebody being like better.
Honestly, man, I hadn't met any of these guys, and I was the first of anybody I knew to go on set. Like nobody, some other friends joined us later and stuff. But so I didn't know any of these guys, and just rolled in, and right away we were just having fun and going with it. And I didn't know what I was walking into, so that's why I was texting you, being like, "Do you want to talk about the character?"
Yeah, dude.
You were just like, "Nah, man, go with it. Here, look at this video, and look at this video." And I was like,
okay. I'm sure you're nervous. I was nervous to meet you too, because it was just like a blind date situation.
But you're like recording.
All right, he walks in.
Production.
Yeah. But also like I don't like to like over fucking think. Unless there's a reason to overthink like the character and shit. So when you were asking me, I was like, fuck. I was even talking to Alex, our director of photography. I was like, I don't know. He's asking me like fucking what direction, like what's his motivation? Is there anybody I can compare it to? And I was like, I never drew a blank so hard. So I was just like, can you do a redneck accent? And he's like, yes. I was like, okay, let's go with that. And then I think I sent him a random like commercial from
for like
some
a
guy
mattress store or something.
A mattress store.
I think something like that.
And I was like, like maybe a little bit of this vibe. And he was like, okay, totally, I got it.
Oh yeah, you fucking nailed it.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Gus. Hi, I'm Gus.
Are you stuck in the past with electrical technology? Are you disgusted with your garage door sounding like this? That's just downright torture.
Then you need the one and only Gus's diesel-powered garage door opener. From Gus's diesel-powered garage door openers, I'm Gus.
Yeah, it was great.
That was great.
Needless to say, I was like pleasantly surprised, and it was better than I could have thought because it came out fucking great. And
it came out awesome.
He jumped off the screen. So,
and how big of a crew do you guys run? Because I remember seeing pictures you would post from backstage. You guys run like a pretty fucking serious production team.
Yeah.
Oh, we're fucking serious.
Yeah, I see that.
Tell him, Cody.
Yeah, that's what we do for a living. I mean, we got all the equipment, so let us know. Yeah.
Let us know. Hit us up.
No, so you guys do contracts
for your
commercials,
your triplets, bar mitzvahs, whatever you need.
How many were in the crew?
At least 5, right?
Yeah, I was going to say.
Let's shout them out, dude. Give them some love.
Alex DeStefano, Jamie Council.
Give them their positions.
Alex, he was a cinematographer, DP, Myself, I did the lighting, I did the pyrotechnics. We did the black smoke.
Oh, for the smoke,
Almost died in the garage with Tony.
The scene where I'm just like wincing, he's like standing, I'm on a ladder and he's standing next to me with a bucket of water above his head, masked up with the black smoke bomb.
Okay.
And he would have to light it and then put it in the bucket and hold it.
I wasn't sure how you guys got it. I didn't know if that was like a fog machine, like a Halloween fog machine you were using, or
that was sketchy.
Or you like added it post or something.
No, that was
Danny McBride, all balls.
Yeah, all balls. If you look at, I'm getting, I guess, a little better with like special effects, but most of my shit is physical effects. I think that's the way. Like best horror films are like actual fucking physical effects, not CGI bullshit. So I always try to go that route.
Yeah,
and
real
it happened to be
elephants.
the day before July. So I was able to find smoke, and black smoke is rare. So that was like, fuck yeah, what a win.
Yeah. Dude, Cody had to stand in the garage when the scene where the garage doors closed on my neck. He was in there with the smoke bomb lit. We had to keep reshooting.
I was nervous because I'm like, it's going to land on his neck because he's hanging out the other side.
Yeah.
And we had like, bricks to hold it up on the side, the big, what do you call those things?
Jenga blocks.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Paramedics on standby.
Of course.
Yeah.
General liability waivers signed.
It's tip top.
No, it's more like, do you fuck around? And if you're like, yeah, then we're like, all right.
They were like, you trust us? And I was like, yeah.
Until that dude in the grandmama pulls out a Glock, and it's like, are we all shirts unloaded?
Go ahead. You want to talk that shit now?
Is that a gun?
Absolutely. And she will shoot you.
Dude,
what's going on?
Yes, can I say, as somebody who didn't know them, they were very safe with the gun protocol. But the thing that I thought was funny is it was like 6 in the afternoon, and like all his neighbors, we're shooting at his house, and all his neighbors are getting home, and they're all out there with the firearm on the front yard. And Candace,
that little tramp.
That's
how I met that's how I met my neighbor to the left. He's like, did that lady have a gun? I was like, yeah. He's like, sick, dude.
Did you hit him with a link?
I gave him a sticker and all. I gotta give you a sticker.
Have you guys spoke since?
No.
You know what he did?
What's up, dude?
You remember what he did give you, though? He gave you a whole bag of M80s quarter dynamite.
Awesome.
This guy's rad. So he's like, I store up fireworks all year round. I got this guy, Papo. It's under the table.
It's always a Papo.
Dude, I was like, the shit he was blowing up was just like insane, dude. And he just walks over with like 300 M80s. He's like, here you go.
So the look that I perceived to be like amazement and disgust was actually he was totally into it.
He was totally into it.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
That's awesome.
So let me finish the crew so we can get everybody shouted out for this one. Patrick, he does audio and acts a lot. Jamie, my wife, helps co-produce this one, and then a bunch of other shit. Then there was that was it for the crew, and then the cast was Jock, Kate Taggart, Pete Taggart, who played Candace,
star of the show.
My wife played the old lady. She was wearing a mask.
Okay, and I didn't know if that was. I was wondering. I was like, is it a dude or a chick under there?
That was a chick.
She also made a hot blooper reel.
She made.
I did. Yeah, I saw that.
Out the door.
And then Anthony Hernandez, who's OG Real Idiot, and. Okay, Victoria Bloyer, she's the other female Real Idiot. She's been in a ton of shit, too.
She had like 7 biopet babies in the other film.
Yeah, okay. I watched Biopet. Actually, that's how I got introduced to you guys was Biopet.
I'm Dr. Belvivian Vongram, founder and lead scientist of Biopets. Here at Biopets, we artificially inseminate you or your wife with the pet of your choice. And in only a few short weeks, you'll give birth to a new family member. Biopets. Imagination. Insemination. Innovation. Oh, baby. Biopets.
Yeah. Then it was the fantasy wrestling league.
Oh, the IWF?
Yes.
That's where I just came from, is fucking editing so much IWF shit.
Yeah. You're going to be a character, right, in there? You got to.
Fuck yeah. Let's do it. Yeah, I can do that.
You'd be perfect.
It's easy, shirt off. Just everybody, wanted to be a wrestler at one point or another. Now's your chance to do it and not actually have to wrestle anybody. It's the world's first and only no contact wrestling federation. So it's all the shit talk of promos, and then you don't ever have to get in the ring. The match never happens. So it's like rap battles, but with wrestling and Instagram votes on it. But one last person.
Yave.
Is it Yave?
Yave.
I believe.
Okay.
Tyler made him run into a wall like 20 times because it didn't look right, and he really he got hurt.
His intensity was amazing.
It was his eyes.
He was one of the salespeople with you, right? Yeah. Those two guys were funny as shit too.
Yeah, they were great.
So I never worked with Yav or Kate's dad before, but I was again both pleasant. But we fucking have fun on our sets, dude. We don't take this shit seriously.
Yeah.
And we ran into a lot of issues. The fucking weather shit on us for 2 hours.
Yeah.
The fucking lawnmower people were going nonstop. But we made it work, and it was fun.
No bullshit. I thought you guys were like a normal crew. I mean, I knew you were new because you mentioned that, but this fucking dog's gonna kill me. I swear to God. She like finds all the squeakies. Thank you.
She's adorbs.
I thought you guys were like an actual permanent crew, like the chemistry that was on, in the video. I was like, oh, that's what I was like. You guys must run I thought you guys were like 10 to 15 people.
Well, dude, it helps to have chemistry when you're having a good time.
Yeah.
I feel like anybody that's been on any of my sets, like, they walk away with it like, dude, this was a fucking blast.
It looks like a fucking blast.
It's not like we're making fucking money off of it. Why would we be doing it if we weren't having fun?
Right. For sure.
That helps.
And I know you guys, you have the YouTube. Is it really kind of like to just let your creative outlet out, or is it you plan on eventually like turning into something that's like big and popular and monetize it, or is it just to like get weird?
So, I mean, obviously I'd like to stop doing reality TV and start making money off the comedy, but also I'm not like trying to fucking litter and like force shit. So every subscriber that we've gotten so far has been like one at a time and organically, and those are like real fans. So it's slowly building. We're up to 6,300 or something right now. But I mean, if that comes, cool. But I have a couple projects. Did he fart?
No, he just moved
a little bit. Yeah. I've got a couple projects that are already in the can that need to be edited, but after that, the next big thing is creating a pilot to sell. I had a meeting with Adult Swim, and I fucking shit the bed on that. So this is take 2 to sell the pilot. I have a whole new way to do it together, to basically weave the sketches together that I think has never been done before, and I think has a good chance to sell. But ideally it would be selling a comedy pilot and like having it on fucking Netflix or something.
Fuck yeah.
That'd be sick. And obviously I'd take all the real idiots with me, because a lot of them are great writers and like all can shoot already, so like it'd be like a fucking in-house deal. That's the dream.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we'll see. Fingers crossed. Son of a bitch.
But
I don't know why.
I would have been full circle though, because it is very Adult Swim, like the sense of humor. So it's funny. I was like, oh, when you're like, I had a meeting. I was like, was it Comedy Central? Then you could Adult Swim. I was like, oh yeah, that makes all the sense in the world.
Yeah, I mean, whatever wants to buy the shit, I'm down. But like, I'd much prefer to be on like a streaming platform these days, because like cable TV money has gone to shit.
Yeah, well, now it's all animated and game shows.
The money.
Yeah, but money's cool as fuck too.
Yeah,
money's tight.
But from that, you found your niche, right? Like the way that you structure all the videos together, and then we started doing these fake commercials. Biopets, and
Paradise Guys.
Yeah, a lot of I saw that. A lot of parody trailers, parody commercials, shit like that, right?
Yeah.
I think you should check your mic. It might be a little hot. I can hear it blasting from those.
I can hear it blasting
headphones.
too.
Yeah.
That's what's going on?
No, I think it's the neighbors. Making the
I
popping
can hear
sound?
you from the headphones. I would just check the mic.
No.
Like talking to the mic a little sensually.
Yep.
Is it too loud?
Maybe a little loud.
So that first hour was trash.
Yeah, it was fucked. No, it's not that bad. All right,
You want a pop filter on that? I think
I have a
brought
pop
one,
filter right there if you want one.
No, it's cool.
All right, so we're here with the Real Idiots. Tell me again, Tyler, how did we get this started?
Oh, well,
You know, I forgot to press record once. That's happened to everyone, right?
Oh, it's happened.
Sure.
Me and him, we got hired to film a triplet bar mitzvah.
They're fucking
And I forgot to press record on the camera, dude.
didn't.
And that's not something that you can redo. It was like the whole like reading of the Torah and all this other shit.
Did you recreate it?
No, dude. We're just like, sorry. We had them sign a contract that says like we are not liable for like,
not doing our job.
For mechanical failures. Mechanical failures.
So we blamed it on like the card getting fried or something.
Oh my
Dude,
God.
it was so nerve wracking, and like luckily we like killed it. All the kids want to see is the after party, anyways. It's the parents that want that beautiful moment. Well, fuck them. No, we blew that one. Well, I blew that one pretty big time.
It's all about the kids.
Jesus.
Sometimes you double punch it, man. Like, whoa, fuck, I didn't record any of that shit. But you shouldn't do that at a triplets bar mitzvah.
No.
You just shouldn't.
How often is there a triplets bar mitzvah?
Exactly. We weren't ready for that.
Once every
Nobody
25
was.
years. It only happens one time.
Every 25 years on a full moon night.
I can't believe you've never done a Real Idiots triplets bar mitzvah skit.
No, I haven't.
close to
That's probably a
reality,
good idea. We're the triplets. Oh, God.
And the camera guy fucks up and forgets to record.
All you gotta do is put everybody on green screen. It's just the same person, like tripled.
Yes.
You know, which I just did recently because this guy fucking pussied out and said that my two cousins' turtle-smelling showroom was too weird for him.
So come on down and smell our turtles.
We're located in the Stanton Mall, right between Sheridan Mall and Linman Mall.
So swing on by and smell our turtle goodness.
You won't believe your nose.
You won't believe your nose.
And come on by and talk to me personally. Tell them I sent you.
And me as well.
And tell them I sent you, would you?
Yeah,
So sometimes I'm like, Tyler, I can't do this, dude.
So I'm not gonna lie, there's some where I was like, I watched like the first 2 minutes. I'm like, I get the sense of humor. I was like, this one just.
So did you just like go off into the wild of our YouTube, or did you play our favorites?
No, I went through the favorites.
Okay,
but
that's a dangerous game. Like just like wandering off in there.
Yeah.
If you go on our favorites, like, and if you're into like the first two, you're gonna like our shit.
Yeah.
But if you start getting into like, you know, video number 35, it starts falling off the deep end.
How vast is it?
It's pretty vast. There's on our favorite. Well, in total, I have 205 videos.
I was gonna look.
And I deleted 50 of them, as I told you before. So, dude, that's all we did was fucking. Me and Jesse would fucking get off of work. We work together and be like, "What are we gonna shoot today?" And sometimes it was about a wrench burger or just random bullshit. But
a turtle-smelling showroom.
Yeah, two cousins turtle-smelling showroom. But he was supposed to play because he's really good at playing the straight man, and then we always have some wacky fucker like bouncing their ape shitness off of him, and he always just like held it together, which is great. So he was supposed to play the straight-laced cousin, and I was supposed to play the goth weirdo turtle
Chinese outfit.
Yeah. But he's like, no, I'm not doing that, and I was like, sick.
You're the Lying Brothers, though, right? No, who's the
what
big
brothers?
gray beard dude in the Lying Brothers?
Masterclass of Lying.
Yes,
that was Alex Josefino, who's our cinematographer.
Welcome to Masterclass, the art of lying.
The Howell brothers are the patron saints of lying.
If you ever get caught in a lie, just spit. It'll distract right away from your lie.
Even on the golf course. That's what I call a 75-yard golf hit. Let's go, Wildcat!
He was funny in that.
Yeah. And you guys gonna keep this fucker around, or are you kicking him off? It was a one-off.
One more, and then we gotta. If we do another video, then we gotta kiss.
Yeah, everybody or just us?
Everybody.
It's like the initiation
ritual.
into a gang. You gotta get a gang kiss. I was gonna ask you to be in, but now that I know that, I'm out.
So you can do one and not have to kiss anybody. If you do two, you become a real idiot.
Is Pete trying to come back for the Pete
dude,
performance?
he's fucking.
Is that why you talking about how Pete killed it, man?
Yeah, he crushed it.
Pete was the best.
Yeah. I was worried about
Pete
that.
is the dude who played Candace, and that's Kate's dad.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
Pete-
Kate's
yeah.
the one who was like, ugh.
Damn it. Now I'm gonna have to masturbate to that guy later on.
Now I'm gonna have to masturbate to that guy later.
Yeah. So that's actually
that's her dad.
And that's
But
actually
is her-
Rita's fiance, Kate. Right, and then that's her dad, Pete.
But so is Pete a real cross-dresser or was
No,
No, dude.
okay.
because
Beautiful
They
blonde
needed
hair.
a woman that
Yeah.
was older, and
Right.
it just wasn't
It
happening.
withered, yeah. It was
And so
not
they were like,
happening.
Pete, he had a beard at the time, like a white beard and beautiful long hair, and they were like, "Do you want to like shave your beard and be in?" And he was like, "Fuck yeah."
Oh, I thought it was. He played it so well. I thought he was like a
Killed
real life
it.
like cross-dresser.
So I met him once, or I met him via FaceTime on Ashley's phone one time when Scarface came out, and he was like, "Dude, I'm like your fucking biggest fan, man. If you need anybody, and I kind of just forgot about him, and then I kept being like, "We're
Shame
still
on you.
looking for a female over 50. We're still looking for a female over 50." And Kate's like, "Yo, my dad's down to do it," and I was like, "Even fucking better."
Oh, that was amazing.
And he fucking owned it. He's like,
She will shoot ya.
She will. He went off script a little bit and just killed it. And, they put fake eyelashes on him, and he just kept them on
It
all
was
day.
perfect. It was. I thought he was like. I thought that's what he looked like all the time.
yeah.
Like that's how
Yeah.
straight he played it.
He straight. Yeah, he played it straight, but he was also like, "Hey man, let's smoke a bulb." And we were like, "But you're in the front yard, and all my neighbors are out." And he
You
was
just dressed as a woman.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah, sick.
Let me ask you this: like, when you got my script, like, how did it read? Because I sent it to my buddy, who's he was a writer in LA. Like, he's my biggest fucking critic, and I always send him the shit, and he'll be like, "Hell yeah," or whatever. He's like, "I don't understand this one," and most of the time, I'll be like, "Well, you know." Most of my shit doesn't read off the page, but I'm curious to you. Did it read well, or did it just seem like a fucking like what is this?
No, I totally got it. You know, and I was like, okay, but that's why I had never been sent a script to do. You know what I mean?
Right.
Of all the things I've recorded and stuff, nobody's ever sent me a script, and it was like the highest amount of production value I think I've ever been involved with. When something is ridiculous, I think I've done like some music videos,
Right.
which wasn't even as high production value. So I was just like, okay, this is like a script. Shit, I better fucking. I had all this. I like went to
like Google.
I went
scripts.
to Vegas. I was like in and out of town, you know. And I was like working, and I was like, fuck, man. I gotta memorize. I kept being like, I gotta memorize this.
Dude,
script.
you fucking
and I had
memorized it.
read through it, but then I finally like opened it and like actually sat and read the whole thing, and I was just like, I've got like 10 lines, and I'm probably just gonna learn them as I go.
Yeah.
Like I don't have to like memorize this. And once you told me it was loose, like, you know, I totally read, got the idea, and was just like, all right, cool, I'm gonna go.
Cool.
And fucking-
So that was just Aaron being a dickhead.
He's just socially awkward.
He's
a cool dude. but-
no, he is cool, but like he's always been my worst critic, and so like
But that's good. You need
I
somebody.
think he was
like
mad
that.
because you didn't ask him to play Gus. Like
He was pissed.
Well, now he moved. He moved from. He was in L.A. and then he's moved to Nashville. Now he moved home to Florida. So you'll meet him. He'll be around. He's a great fucking writer. But
Nashville is the new hotspot, anyways. That's where all the LA people are moving to. Talking about Kenny Powers, that's where that actor really moved in. Like that dude moved to Nashville.
yeah,
Just adding in.
Oh, the show or just
Nice.
No, like just the actor. Like
okay.
everybody, like all the
Well, if
California
Kenny
people.
McBride's in Nashville, I gotta go.
Yeah.
I love that motherfucker.
I've been drinking green tea all day.
I was watching Righteous Gemstones right when HBO Max came out. And I was like, dude, this is
Show's
such a
fucking
fucking
awesome.
great show.
There's
seen it.
male penis in every episode.
Yes. Yeah.
Male penis.
A lot of dick.
What's
and,
the vampire one that's just like mad dick all the time? Is
it True
the
Blood?
Peaky
True
Blinders? Peaky Blinders?
Peaky Blinders is not that's not about vampires.
Peaky Blinders, no. That's a
vampire
like,
show?
That's Irish gangster.
That's Irish gangster. Yeah.
That's Irish.
gangsters
I
in
thought you
England.
were vampires.
I think they are actually. It's an Irish gangster vampire show.
If it's not been done, we gotta do it.
Yeah.
Squeaky vampires.
Yeah, dude. Speaking of like, the next one I want to do, I gotta get you in it. Is
Hey,
You're gonna have to do a kissing scene too. You're all set.
no, we kissed before. Like this is like just kiss the crew. Like instead of tipping the crew, you kiss the crew.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So once you do 2 videos, you become a real idiot, and to become a real idiot, you have to kiss all the other real.
Oh, I
idiots.
thought because when I was watching that men sex line video, two people.
The way you put it is so romantic.
2 of the guys kissed, and I thought that's what you had to do. You had
That's
to,
the first thing I saw.
kiss someone on camera.
Before I ever realized, I just saw Ashley Red post this thing. He's like, "Oh, I did this thing," and I was just like, "What the fuck is this? This is amazing." I remember texting him being like, "Holy shit!"
Listen up, ladies. There's a celebration going on right now on your telephone. It's Canada's ultimate paradise, guys. And it's what all the ladies are gossiping about. Imagine, right now, you can talk live with exotic men who want to meet you.
We're the boys of paradise. And here is where your paradise begins.
So wait, what's the next thing?
So you know the 5-hour energy drinks?
2-hour energy drink.
No, 5-hour possession. You drink it and you become possessed by the devil for 5 hours.
5 hours?
So this guy unwittingly he's in his office kitchen area, and like it says, "Don't drink Suzanne's," and he's like, "Look this." He does it, and like as soon as he gets done chugging it, he puts his head back down, and his eyes are fucking bleeding. He's like, "What's in this acai?" And fucking it'll just be like the dude being possessed going around town doing like fucked up shit everywhere. Yeah. Oh, well, actually, we have something coming out before that. We already filmed it. I forgot. Fucking Cody and Anthony Hernandez came over because Alex, he works in TV as well. And like whenever he's home, he's like, "Let's shoot something." I was like, "All right, come over." And we did Reloaded 5, which is a bullshit action movie trailer.
It's awesome.
You can't run from the law! Oh my god, you're so dead!
Dude, I hit you up about it. You weren't available.
I was at Flanagan's.
It was last second. I was like, "We're filming in like 1 hour." He's like, "Oh, fuck."
I was sitting down to Flanagan's with a rack of ribs.
Were you doing some rock and rib rolls?
Damn it, I wasn't.
Dude, you're a pussy.
Those are good.
You get the rock and rib rolls with the horsey sauce?
Yeah.
You ever get
fire.
Yeah.
Can I admit something to y'all?
You never had a rock and
I've
rib
never
roll?
had a rock and rib roll.
Wow.
Fuck you.
Have you ever had horsey sauce, even from Arby's?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Okay.
We have the meats.
You can be my friend now.
We have the meats.
So I kind of want to take a second because
I want to smoke a cigarette. Can I dip out and you guys?
Yeah, well, it was perfect because I want to ask him some questions since I've known Jacques so fucking long.
Good, because I'm not interested in whatever he has.
Nobody wants to hear his fucking bullshit.
What a dick.
But
put a little gap between our kiss.
so
Hair kiss.
that's not perfect.
Ooh.
I got my smokes. I need those.
They are right there.
Your smoke jingle?
Yeah, that's the smoke jingle.
So you've been in the hip hop game for? Are you still in it or you're out?
Been in the game. I mean,
like
nothing's official, man. Times are crazy.
But I still
not really
see
my
perform-
focus.
Yeah, but
It's
you
not
do
my
like
focus, yeah.
performances like Laser Wolf and shit like that from time to time, like a couple times a year, right?
No.
When's the last time you
Pre-COVID, I was like still touring pretty like semi part to full time with Hurricane Party, which is the project with my buddy Rickolas up in Jacksonville.
It's been so long, we're not alone. Our little hearts are bigger than us. Alright.
Heartbreaker on the head of a hurricane. Heat seeker when you fly, you don't feel the pain. I got an idea that I wanna share. You come home on me, it's gonna be a nightmare. Think about it. Ooh, did I catch you spotted? Friends are looking so you know that they gon' catch you out it. It's alright though, because it's magic hour. Can erase the past, baby, I don't have the power.
You've probably seen him play at Laser Wolf a couple times. But yeah, we were touring a lot all over Florida and in Europe. And I actually had a European tour booked solo for Bluebird last summer. And obviously COVID. Once COVID happened, man, it just kind of all went downhill for me musically. And that and some of like the social movements that were going on, I just kind of, for a while, felt like it was cool for me to just be quiet and not be spouting my opinion everywhere. So I just wasn't feeling like that good about rapping in general.
Right.
And then, you know, the economic situation and not being able to tour and travel, obviously. So I just kind of moved on.
She thought somebody's at the front door.
Oh, there was somebody at the back door.
Fucked up.
Oh, nobody
She's like, what?
They got it on camera. It's okay.
Sorry. Well, it's also recorded. We'll rewind that.
Oh, we're not doing it live? So yeah, haven't been in like a good year and a half. I have a few musical things that I did like previously that are kind of still floating around and looking for homes and, you know, being developed, but I haven't been writing or recording or anything, trying to play shows, nothing like that. Yeah.
Fuck, you know what? The past, we're like 18 months in at this point, right? Just about with COVID?
Yeah, pretty much.
16, 18 months
More
in.
like Blovid.
Yeah, it feels like your last performance at Laser Wolf felt like it was 3 months ago.
No, but I mean, I haven't played at Laser Wolf in a while. I was more like playing at Invasive. The last couple shows, like last year we did a Halloween show with this awesome Japanese band, Transcam. I did a Christmas show at YK. Hurricane Party played our album release party. That was like 2 Julys ago, but that was wild. That's like we ended on the roof with like fucking fireworks and there was hundreds of people in the street. Like that shit was wild. Hurricane Party had a lot of momentum and we really just came to a crashing halt because everything we did depended on traveling and collaboration. And once the fucking pandemic hit, JK, LOL.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan,
it's so
Raffle,
tough right now.
I'm just kidding.
Jokes or
but yeah,
be
once
serious or
you know, once all that happened, my just priorities changed. You know, I want to fucking buy a house. I want a business of my own. I want, you know,
selling diesel powered
garage doors. Man, I want to be a fucking actor. You know, like that's fun. That's why I jumped at the chance to do this because I was like, look, I need outlet for my energy. You know, I'm doing the Ahab thing, which is cool. It's creative. It's interesting. I love being outdoors, but creatively, like, dude, fucking making funny videos with these guys seems like so much fun.
It was the same thing with me with podcasting. I went from shooting somebody a DM that I'd never met before because Invasive reposted his thing. And I was like, you know, watching you guys on Instagram, I was like, Colonel Craft Beer just was like, this is a great beer. And I was like, oh, it's a local podcast. There's in Pembroke Pines. Let me shoot him a DM. Hey, you looking for a co-host? And he's like, sure. I don't. That's such a fucking weird question. Yeah. And then next thing you know,
never thought of it.
Yeah. And then recorded a few episodes. And then I was like, you know what? I kind of want to do my own thing. And then bought equipment. And here we are. And you know, I haven't looked back. But
16 years later.
Yeah. There you go.
Rap game, huh?
But
rap game.
You want to talk about your clothing? So I guess.
I mean, this is more about the Real Idiots. We don't have to get too. We just give a little shout out.
Yeah.
Not everyone.
Yeah.
It's Jock's turn, Tyler.
Yeah, man, real quick, Anti-Hate Adventure Boys, Ahab. Something I started last year is kind of like, I was making Bluebird merch and I always like doing like merch drops and creating in that way and selling and as a way to supplement income, especially during quarantine. You know, I was doing some shirts. It seems like everybody I know that was artistically inclined, or every bar or brewery that I know, you know, was like, yo, I got some bandanas for sale. It'd be cool. You know, Jinx Remover was like printing shit and just giving it to Invasive and Laser Wolf to help out the staff. You know, everyone was falling on hard times. So I was involved in stuff like that. And then spending
and
a lot.
We Are the Worst, right?
We're the worst. Yeah. All the homies, you know, they were doing like the monthly t-shirt drop and it was super like Broward centric and fucking awesome. So it was cool to support. I'll always support the homies in any endeavor. So I was.
This fucking dog. She like peers into
making out.
She's still high. Honestly, there was a time during the interview where she was just locking eyes.
Oh,
with me,
she peers
and I would
into
stare
your
her down,
soul.
and then we booped noses. I think you watched that happen a little bit.
Like she peers into your soul.
She does, man.
Yeah.
She's really like, she's not trying to beat around the bush. She just sits in your lap and she's like, "What's up, dude? Like, what's going on up there?"
Yeah, she's like, "What's your feeling? What's your emotions?" I'm just gonna snuggle the shit out of you.
She's got a beautiful coat.
My
too.
soul.
Her color's beautiful.
It's dope.
I got it. She's got a great head of hair.
Like Ash. Great head of hair on this one.
Well, you know what's funny is she was a GIF. I wanted to call her Ash.
Yeah.
She was a GIF, and you
really.
She is a gift. I was gonna say
my ex-wife bought her for me as a birthday present. I ended up paying for it. So yeah, and she picked.
They always do, huh?
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna get you a dog for your birthday. You're gonna end up paying for it, and you're gonna end up not picking the dog nor picking the name. But
that's my kind of gift.
It's your dog.
Sick.
Sick.
So I checked out some of your music. I love it.
Oh, thanks, man.
It's cool shit. It's different.
I'm running, ain't no time for lookbooks. Wild in the streets, well then I guess cookbook. I got that pace though, the race don't affect me. I feel important as fuck, cause fame is subjective. The ocean is my end goal. Hope I make it before cancer kill my friends out. If it don't, I got a farm in Bonfiata. I export olive oil and tended vineyards with my father. That don't happen yet. I'm still rapping better, be the better path and cash and write a book and relax.
Thank Thank
you. Yeah, there.
That's tight.
Now will you kiss me on the lips?
Yes.
Okay.
We're cool again.
Have you checked out me and Cody's music yet? The Sick Ones?
The first day we met when I was like waiting on. Yeah, Cody was on it.
It's full steam ahead, scheming for the cheese and bread. Please believe me, I bring it deeper, deeper than deeper depths. When my meats are wrecked, leave your bitches beaver wet, dripping. Beaver sweats redirect on the reaper sets. Getting higher than Justin Bieber in a Learjet. Let me clear my chest. I see your bet, but I'm all in. Tough guy, the fuck's up. You tongue tied, get dumped off in a junk pile. Run high, cause I'm buck wild. I jump shy when the sun's up. I'm drunk high. Plus I'm the whole nine combined with a whole lot of fuck y'all. I just polish up the top of this bottle, foot to the floor, and it's Impala full throttle. Cruising to an altitude that nobody can follow. Except for a couple of models that are willing to swallow and feed me both of the tacos. I'm Michael Loco.
Honestly, with music, it's been that was my life for so long, and I was always like, I've been very detached, and it's felt very weird.
Yeah,
and it's like hard for me to get back into it. So I can't say that I definitely have to go back and give it like an.
It's all good. I'm not really a fan of the human voice in general, so like if it's not instrumental, I don't fuck with it.
So, where's you guys' music? Is it on SoundCloud?
North Korea.
Oh,
Strictly.
Fuck, dude.
And Albania.
No, we got worldwide distribution, Spotify, Pandora, iTunes.
What country are you really big in?
Albania.
Yeah.
Blew up in Albania, right in the radio station.
That's so tight.
This is, tell me about it.
I don't even know where that is. But
So they have two
I'm sure they still make people there.
I've had
upstate
Albanian
Albany.
coworkers, and like I've had an Albanian boss, so I want to hear about that.
Yeah, I mean, the one song, In Another World, like blew up because we had we shot it on the Red camera back in the day. That was the best quality.
Right.
I mean, when it came out. And
Don't you hate when the person you love don't love you back, even though you gave them a second chance to get it back? They act like nothing really ever happened. Imagine them stabbing you in the back and you having a heart attack. Damn, you react and get mad. They just sit back and laugh. You wish you took back the moment that you stated the facts, but you just chose to keep it open, hoping to focus and cope with the emotions, explode it in and then relax. Yeah, you think there's something there.
One of the main radio stations reached out to me. We need a high quality, version of the song. So I sent it to them, and next thing you know, like, just started racking up views, plays.
Well, I also think what helped is we were on a mixtape with Kendrick Lamar before he blew up, and then he fucking blew up.
Wait, hang on.
And J. Cole.
Do you think you could have brought that up earlier, maybe?
No,
That wasn't talking about the rap game.
Cody's the music guy. Like, so I make music with him, and he's always just been more into music than me because I'm like so
not a fan
enamored
of
with
the human
comedy.
voice.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm fucking great at music. Let's be real. But he's the one who's like serious about the shit. So like he'll be like, I got a new track. And I'm like, I'll be down to get on it. But he's the guy who's like pushing the shit out there and keeping track of like Albanians and South
Koreans. Me with my
Koreans.
sanity. I mean, I was in the Marine Corps. Did served 2 tours, Iraq, Afghanistan, and it really helped. I'd write because I saw a lot of fucked up shit. So I'm like, this is the only thing that's going to keep me sane because I got to, can't really talk to anybody about it, but you can write about it in a song and
Fuck
shit.
yeah.
You could talk to me about anything. You can cry with me.
Talk to Tyler.
You can laugh with me.
So how'd you hook up with Kendrick?
So it was a mixtape opportunity.
It's like a competition.
We set the song, or sent them the song, and we won out of 300 entries, and they put us on there. Shout outs, and it was on Shade 45, and it blew up there. So it's pretty dope.
That's cool.
We've been sitting on 42 unfinished tracks. At least.
We're gonna put out a 4-part album.
Yeah, but we're changing our name. So you can check us out on the streaming sites as The Sick Ones with a Z because we were really cool back then. We
They
put
were
a Z
really
instead of
sick,
an S. But we're changing our names to Party Mouth because we're trying to party harder than we were before.
Okay.
So we're going to be dropping
we're
going to drop this album. We're going to do it.
Party Mouth.
Called Party Mouth.
That's awesome. And so how did you find out about blowing up in Albania? Was it from your iTunes numbers or like the analytics on your YouTube? Or
yeah,
what?
so CD Baby sends, the numbers, and, we got a 90 percent. We pay them 10% for distribution, and then they send us, the sales. So I'm looking at it, and it's like all these countries, but Albania had all these numbers of plays and sales. I'm like, damn, we got to go out there.
That's impressive.
It is.
Yeah. I mean, you too. You fucking toured in Japan. You toured in Europe. Like that's
amazing.
Incredible.
Dude.
Yeah, that's
hell yeah.
Yeah.
That was the dream.
Yeah. I remember when we first met, sometimes we'd be gone months at a time. I was like, oh shit, where have you been? You're like, oh, I was touring. I was like, and I see your Instagram, you're like in Tokyo. I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
You guys have to give me all the, I already have your YouTube. Give me the links, like if you have a link tree or one of those things for all your music, and then whatever you want to. Link tree. Sorry, so I've been drinking now. The French accent kind of comes out. I've had a fucking long week.
God damn it, French Tom.
Yeah, yeah, I'm real French.
No, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we got to make
as
sure.
As far as the Real Idiots, we probably should have mentioned it in the beginning. It's REEL. So if you look up the real REAL, you're shit out of luck.
It's real.
I don't know. I guess nobody that we give a fuck about, but
ape shit comedy.
Ape shit comedy.
Yeah.
Acid comedy. That's a cool term. I like that.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard that.
Well, what was he? I remember when I first moved here from France and I discovered Adult Swim, I was fucking mind blown.
Yeah.
Like, I think I'd been here 2 or 3 years and the Boondocks first came out.
Yeah.
And I saw the
Samuel Jackson.
The N-word moment episode where he steps on the sneakers. It's
not
like,
familiar, yeah.
It's like $150 landmine. I saw that episode and I was like, how is that on television? I was so like, they used the word a ton. They were doing all these things, and I was like, "How is this allowed?"
You were like America's fucking crazy.
This was like 2003. I just moved here from France, and I was like, "How is that on TV?" Like we have sex scenes on TV in France, and like
that's what I was gonna say.
And dicks are out, but I was like, "This sort of things."
Yeah.
No, I was like, "How in the fuck does that happen?"
I was gonna say I'm not trying to be American Tyler, French Tom, but when I went to Ireland, there was like fucking little people porn.
LPP, I believe is the proper term.
It's vertically challenged. I think.
Vertically challenged porn on cable TV. So for you to be like, holy, I guess just the type of humor then.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Could we make a fake snippet of a music video that's LPP over OPP?
Yeah, you down with LPP?
That's genius.
Little people porn. Yeah, you know.
I like that. I do have a
Who's
scene.
down every last shawty?
If we can find a little person, I
may have a hookup on one.
Do you?
Just in case.
Sick. Is it like organic or not?
It's actually one of my friends' good friends.
As opposed to what?
Short free range little. I'll just keep that one in the spank bank.
Hey, sometimes
I'll keep it in
you
my
gotta
hope
do some
chest.
wild shit. You gotta do some wild shit to get viral. Oh my god.
Yeah.
In my dream journal.
Captain's log, sir.
What are we on time here?
6 hours it's been.
No, we got 5 more minutes, guys.
That's it, man.
Oh no, you guys got all the time in the world. We'll just got to at least hit an hour.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Okay, let's
That's
make
the
this,
contractual
let's make this
obligation.
a 2-episode series,
Yeah.
so they can binge listen.
We can do a part 1, part 2.
Man, I love to
As soon as I run out
listen.
of little people ideas, we'll stop.
Yeah. Honestly, it was hard getting in here with your fucking electronic gate.
Yeah.
Shit, you know? Bunch of numbers. Like, where's the goddamn pull string? I want to hear the hum of the engine. And it just took forever for it to electronically fucking open.
Yeah. And
It's
also, you
so
should mention you did.
obsolete, ain't it?
It's so obsolete. Imagine there's a fucking blackout. How you gonna open the gate?
Seriously,
You know? If the grid goes down,
diesel fuel is always readily available.
diesel fuel is forever.
Never freezes.
Never freezes. You can store that shit in your freezer.
I beat my son with some diesel fuel like that.
That was so. See, that's what I'm talking about. Is that type of just like creative latitude?
Yeah.
Like that wasn't in the script. I always consider my scripts blueprints, anyways. I mean, we kind of
Love
did
that.
stick to the script on this one a little bit because it was like we had to hammer this shit. The weather was not cooperating, but one moment we're in the garage and I'm like in director mode thinking about 3 things ahead, and I just hear out of the corner of the garage,
Beat my son with a rake like that.
beat my son with a rake like that. And I'm like, that's definitely going in.
Yeah.
So like we set up for that, and that definitely made the cut.
Was the blowing the water?
No, it wasn't.
in the
That
script?
was it came because Cody. Was it Cody? Was that you?
He's like, he's got this great mullet, dude. We got to see it like blow in the wind, so we need some air.
It didn't even make. That didn't even make the cut.
No, yeah, it's in the promo, right?
Yeah, the promo too.
Well, while we were out there, I was like, you should just fucking like use that leaf blower on the water because that's never been done. And he just looked like such a badass. He's like, yeah, so what? Just leaf blow in the water. So organic bullshit like that.
Well,
happens.
that's one of my. I mean, you play fantasy. You play fantasy football.
Yeah.
You don't play. One of my favorite TV shows of all time, The League.
Play fantasy bowling.
It's all improv.
I never got into that.
Oh, dude, it's literally, if you watch season 1 and 2 of that show, they have, apparently from what I understand, they had loose guidelines of where they wanted the scene to go.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got Nick Kroll, Steve Rizzazzini, whoever plays Pete, I forget the name, Mark Dubois.
I do like Nick Kroll.
Nick Kroll is hilarious.
Yeah, and it was like, here's where you need to go. And sometimes you'll catch them as they're switching, how they pan to one person. You'll see people laughing in the background because somebody just fucking dropped a super funny line. Then when they switch angles, they're dead straight face again because they're constantly...
They're like, oh, that's going in. Now you have to react to it.
No, that's the thing. People are reacting when they're supposed to keep a straight face.
Oh, so it's a multi-cam setup.
Yeah,
then,
and it's like a 3-camera type
can't afford
sitcom.
that.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
What is that? It's called 3-camera.
It's a multi-cam.
Yeah,
it's called a multi-cam.
And
once again, Tyler, what's it?
Meaning more than one, right? More than one.
In the industry, what do they
I don't know how many other ways I can say it.
But because you can tell like what the lines that were perfect, and like they had the rest of the cast laughing, and then when they do the response, everybody's like, it's another cut, and like everybody's actually like straight face as opposed to like busting out laughing.
That's my favorite shit. Tell them whatever you're gonna tell them. Just like you're saying, right before the character breaks is always the funniest shit. For sure.
The biggest thing we did, like back in the day, The Office. Remember, his mom worked for this, and she let him come in there with all of his friends, and there was like smoking crack, some girl showing her tits in the other room, and then some guy watching porn on the computer. And you remember when?
Jesus Christ! All you do all day is watch porn. I'm sorry, but the porn is really fucking me up here.
This was my first short film.
So hang on, are we past the statute?
It never came out because
statute of limitation.
No, because Cody's wife. So one of our actors, there was a scene where like this dude fucking walks in to this guy's cubicle and he's watching like hardcore porn, and fucking the guy walks. He's like, "What are you watching over there? Porn?" or something like that. And he's like, and then dude gets up and punches him in the face. And I bought this like prosthetic eye gimmick that looks like his eye popped out, and it was supposed to be like it gets hit, quick flash of his eye hanging out. And his wife, who shouldn't have been doing this anyways, I just was like, you should do this. And she put the prosthetic on and got spirit glue in the actor's eye and cut his cornea.
Oh.
Take him to the hospital.
Take him to the fucking Rand Eye Institute.
Well, there wasn't makeup there.
We didn't have makeup. We didn't have anything. And I wasn't mad at Brittany. I was like, this is my fault. So that was the end of that. I still have all the footage. We just never got the climax scene, which makes it a story. I should put the shit out there. There's some funny fucking
we forgot the
now
porn DVD in the computer.
I don't even know.
So tell them about that. We forgot the porn DVD in the computer, and somebody.
Oh yeah, so this is in the time of like when laptops had fucking DVD players. So I burned a DVD of like some crazy porn shit, put it in some random person that works at this place. And then when all this emergency happened, so I forgot about the porn DVD in Rando's computer, and my mom came to work the next day. She was like running the. She was the head of. And dude turns on his computer the next day, and it's like hardcore fucking porn. And my mom was like, yeah, you guys are not welcome back. I was like, oh my God. What are you talking about? She's
It smells like crack in here.
Yeah.
It smells like sex, poor decisions, and crack.
Yeah.
You never
dude,
back.
like I was, there was a completely butt naked girl like walking around for no reason because it was.
That
like
was 15 years ago.
Wow. This is about 10 years ago.
About 25.
How old is everyone here, by the way?
60.
I'm 34.
She's 65.
65. I'm 44.
38.
Oh, you are? Damn.
You wouldn't guess it?
I think I thought for sure you're 32.
I was vegan for a year.
It's like
5 years ago.
5 years ago.
I was vegan for 3 weeks.
I think I'm 35 and I'm grayer than you are. So that's why
it's that
I have
French
a 35
blood, man.
time. Yeah.
It's that
buddy
French
Alex.
blood, dude. Red meat, cigarettes, coffee, you know?
I don't. That's
Suck
the
a
thing,
little,
I don't smoke.
Suck a little cock, bro. We can't
all
say
the
that on
cocks.
this, can we?
No, of course.
Okay.
One of my managers today calls. I was
keep you young.
doing work, and he goes, "Tom, there's 4 dildos stuck on the wall. How many do you suck?" And I was like, 6. I was like, sometimes you got to go for seconds just to make sure they're good. And he was like, they all start busting out laughing. They're like, that was the perfect answer. I was like, of course it is.
I'm French.
Yeah.
I'm French. 6 baguettes.
Oh, you can say whatever the fuck you want on here.
Cool. But you're 44? Holy shit. You look like you're 38, maybe.
Yeah.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah. My buddy who's the cinematographer on Gus's and a bunch of other shit, he's way grayer than you, and he's like 32.
Yeah, I know.
So you're just a young, you're a young bloomer.
Yeah.
It's just,
Well, that's what
Richard Gere.
That's what 2 divorces do to you, I guess.
You've had 2 divorces.
And hamsters.
Really?
Yeah.
You should shoot for 5, because I heard when you get to 5, like you break the game.
Legendary status.
Yeah.
Like my dad.
Trust me, I've heard it all. I was divorced twice. By the time I was 34, I was like, yeah.
Oh shit. Sucks.
So we talk about future plans. What? All right. So, did COVID throw? I mean, I know it threw a wrench in your game, but did COVID throw you guys off in any ways?
You know what? It didn't, because we found these people online. It was the Isolation Wrestling Federation.
Oh. Now, what in the fuck is this Isolation Wrestling Federation? Is the question a lot of you been asking. It started as a joke between 4 friends. IWF is the world's first no-contact professional wrestling federation, and I, Cattlestar Connor, am here to guide you through this messed up display of barbaric promo battle.
Country Boy Ted, I'm calling you out. Charles Handsome. Well, I've been waiting for you to call me out.
I'm Danny Billions, and I've been a wrestler since high school.
I'm just seeing a bunch of whiny boys running their mouths, waiting for their balls to drop.
Busty Biceps, the sexiest hard-body bitch in the game. Holy shit, it's beef fajita. Half man, half horse, half beef.
Beef fajita.
With features on ESPN and previous appearances from WWE legends like Mick Foley. You never know who's gonna show up here at the IWF. Holy fucking cow shit, that was a rodeo. I hope you heifers get roped in to find out who will hold claim to our glorious IWF championship belts. I'm Cattlestar Connor, and I'll check you on the next video. Yeah!
I broke the chair. That's why it makes it sound.
Yeah, I'm not farting. I'm not farting. I'm not farting.
I broke it. I've over time and stripped one of the screws. So every time you lean back, it's.
I was worried about the ice jingling in my cup.
No, you're fine.
The Isolation Wrestling Federation, right? Yeah. So we found some people online. Actually, Tony was in it first, and then told Tyler about it, and then he started doing wrestling promos, talking shit about people, and then we started making all these videos, and then it became a weekly thing.
Yeah.
And it blew up, and we actually did one. We posted a few today. We got.
I saw. Yeah, there was a bunch of uploads.
Yeah. We got the King of the Screen title tournament coming up next week.
Yeah.
How many people
beef fajita?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's the roster?
You can look forward to beef fajita.
Beef fajita here, instant legend of the IWF, and I'm about to waste your fedora-wearing face, Giovanni Lasagna. So saddle up! Yeah! I've got so much pain to dish out to you. More pain to dish out than actual dishes at one of your stupid big Italian dinners. Wasteful. And take that dumbass toothpick out of your mouth. I can hardly understand you when it isn't in there. Talk American like me. God's language. It's easy.
The Honorable Judge Beef Fajita.
The Honorable Judge Beef Fajita. And Cattlestar Connor over here, he's our reporter.
Cattlestar Connor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one was the one with the kid that comes up? You guys are like a dive bar playing pool?
Oh, that's Beef Fajita and Cattlestar Connor.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for meeting me here, Beef, at our favorite place for food, drinks, and entertainment. Hammerjack's Bar and Grill, with a little bit of billiards and a whole lot of bourbon. Well,
I almost actually didn't even make it here. I burnt my entire body with hot water earlier today.
Cheers to us, best buds.
Mr. Cattlestar, I know you're an immortal superstar and all that, but do you think you could please sign my cowboy hat? It would mean a lot.
What are you, a moron? Not now, kid. Can't you see I'm having drinks and having the time of my life with my best friend?
Whoa, Cattlestar, cool it. Sorry, Angel. Give me the cowboy hat. I'll sign it.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
Can I have an autograph?
I felt really bad about that.
I'll give you
I
one.
can't say this.
I'm not interested. Thanks.
Yeah. No, that kept us busy, but I was still shooting shit. Like I shot Can You Imagine, but like the crew was wearing masks and shit, and we were like trying to be careful about everything. Tony was wearing a pink, yellow banana thong, so everybody was safe.
Yeah.
And horny.
Yeah.
No, but like we for a while it did fuck us up, but like eventually we're like, fuck this, dude, we got to shoot some shit. So we were doing, originally we shot a short called The Joyful Bread, which was like a bread cooking show, because like that was all the rage during the pandemic. Yeah. And
I have to watch that. I saw it. I didn't watch it, but I figured it'd be.
That's a good one, dude.
Yeah,
that's like the first thing I shot during the pandemic. It was me.
I tried to make sourdough bread during the pandemic too.
You gotta try my recipe. I just made it up on the spot. There's like basil, and it's just like water.
I look on Instagram, and everyone was making sourdough bread. I was like, I guess there must be something to this.
It was literally me in the kitchen. My daughter was filming it, and then I sent the footage over to my buddy Alex, our cinematographer, and another buddy in Washington, D.C., and the way we cut it together, because we couldn't be together, was like I walked outside to pick up a package, and Alex was out front in his yard.
Ooh la la. Perfect. Artisanal sourdough ingredients.
Hot out here. Hey, Thomas. Mind giving the old back a crack?
Huh?
My back. I think I threw it out making your awesome peel-off rice recipe the other night. Absolutely wild!
Sorry, Alex, but here at my household, we're practicing the social distancing.
What? You know what? Fuck you, Tomas. Piece of shit. Asshole. Fucking bitch. Stupid ass bitch. Tomas, stupid ass bitch. Asshole.
Made you definitely try new techniques and shit for sure.
Yeah, that's awesome. If you have clips like that, like 10-second clips that you post on your Instagram, send them to me and I'll repost them too. I can't do the swipe up thing, but whatever you guys want to send me, I'll get all those. Yeah, because they were funny as shit.
Oh, appreciate that, man. Are you talking about Real Idiots or the Isolation Wrestling?
Either or. I don't care. Yeah, I'll pepper them through. That's my kind of comedy. Is
oh, well, then
the more inappropriate, the fucking better.
I've got some home videos for you.
Piss pickles. Full circle, baby.
We've come full circle.
That was 2 hours ago.
Yeah. I watched the prepper one. That one I couldn't finish either.
Yeah, that was a long one.
Well, it's not that. I don't remember who the fucks are eating the hot dogs out of the blender.
That was me.
Yeah, I had to stop right then and there.
That was fucking gross.
Yeah. Quick aside, I gotta ask you guys. So, what'd you do in the Marine Corps? And how long were you in for?
I was in the infantry.
This guy's a fucking badass, by the way.
You were infantry?
Infantry, 0311. So I was a squad leader, carried a 203.
Wow.
And, we were in weapons battalion. So we'd be on the base in Jalalabad, and then we do like quick reaction force in the field, and we just swap out with the different companies.
You
like
did
every
4
month.
years or
4 years active, 4 years in inactive ready reserve.
Cool.
Yeah.
This guy's a badass, dude. He keeps farting, but he's a badass.
And so I'm going to ask you one question, and we'll get back because I want to hear about your Coast Guard thing. I'm going to record the live draft, hopefully. If we make it a live draft, I'm going to bring all this shit out.
Oh, boy.
And we're going to record the whole actual drafting.
I don't even look at our fucking group text because you guys are the raunchiest, and I'm a dirty motherfucker. But these guys are talking about sucking each other off. I'm like, I'm going to fuck you in your ass if you take my pick. I'm like, I'm not even responding to any of this.
Yeah, like I told Mike yesterday, I was like, I've never met Tyler, and I was like, I'm telling him the most raunchy shit for somebody that I've never met.
Yeah, he's like, I get what I want, and I was like, all right. No, but the way he found, I didn't know him, but
we never met. We're like trying to set up this little these
motherfuckers were just like blowing on my phone. I got to put you guys on mute. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
But anyways, the way I figured I can get them to shut up because all I said was I'm in, and then like 3 weeks of like suck my cock in the back and all this stuff, and then I was like, all right, well, Gus's just came out, so I just dropped Gus's in there, and I was like, have that, and he's the only one who responded. He's like, this is fucking hilarious, blah, blah, blah. You know, Jock? I was like, well, I mean, I do after this. Da, da, da. He's like, I do a podcast. I was like, all right, well, let's fucking do it.
Yeah, that's awesome. Fuck.
Well, yeah, let's end it like that.
Yeah,
that's a great note to end.
Jesus Christ. I'm like, I don't even know what else to say. So
new shit.
Yeah, new shit. What's
new
coming
shit.
up?
New shit.
New shit, real quick. Reloaded 5. Look out for that. Steve Sucks, the 14-minute animated series. That's continuing from episode 1. The IWF, Isolation Wrestling
shout out all the social media, the YouTube.
Yeah, Lethal Weapon.
I'll have you two go first, so you can go all the Real Idiot stuff, the social media, and then you go with the music.
Sick.
And Jacques, you close out with whatever you want to.
Just some hip hop bullshit. Yeah.
Yo, check it. Should we just like freestyle?
Yeah.
The Real Idiots. We got a bunch of shit coming out. It's the REEL Idiots on YouTube. It's the same on fucking Instagram, but with like some like underscores and stuff. And it's the same.
It's a purple shitting rhino.
It's a purple shitting rhino.
Purple shitting rhino.
And then the Real Idiots on Facebook. I don't fuck with Twitter. I should. I don't really fuck with TikTok.
He fucks with Reddit pretty hard.
Yeah. Yo, I fucks with Reddit. Yo.
Vote up. Vote up.
Twitter is like the black hole of the fucking universe.
Reddit?
So, yeah, no. Reddit is pretty bad.
I'm trying to figure out Reddit, because if you do well on Reddit, you do well on the internet.
World.
Yeah.
The upvotes.
The world.
Yeah, so that's about it for the Real Idiots, but go get you some. And my piece of advice is if you go to the channel, watch the Our Favorites playlist, because if you don't like the first 2, you're not going to like any of it. So
or watch the trailer. That's what I watched.
Oh, the trailer? Yeah.
I watched the trailer. Like I think the third or fourth video I watched was the trailer.
So the trailer, like, kind of, you get the gist of what we're all about. Yeah. I forgot about that.
The bank robbery animated was pretty.
Nobody fucking move!
Nobody move! Well, which one is it? Move or don't move? Shut up!
Yeah, that's a good one.
Come out with what we need.
That's a good one.
Steal a pen.
Steal a fucking bank pen. Love it.
Music-wise?
Yeah, music-wise, the sick ones, all platforms, just got to remember the Z at the end instead of an S. So,
give him the Kodiak shit, because he's got his solo stuff
Yeah,
too.
solo stuff, Kodiak, Codyac, Instagram. It's also on, all platforms. So,
yeah, and I'll add all you guys on the way out with all the social media and do us the pleasures of getting us out of here.
Tight. You can catch me dancing behind the bar in some little short jean shorts at Invasive Species on Instagram.
Which is the best brewery, I think,
in Fort Lauderdale.
Tri-County.
Tri-County. Yeah, man. They make some real good
lamps.
beer. Yeah, we play some good music.
If you like Dead Animals,
if you like Dead Animals, good beer and good music.
Never been there.
It's fun.
And they have a shop. They have a brewery dog.
Yeah, Steamboat. Shout out Steamy. On Instagram, pretty much Bluebirdy, BLEUBIRDY. You can check out the Anti-Hate Adventure Boys, BOYS, Anti-Hate Outdoor Gear if you like tight anti-racist shit. I donate. I started the project so I could make cool clothes for people who like to go outdoors and are also into
not being a racist
better
piece
and
of
not
shit.
being a racist, fucking asshole.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So I take the some of the money that I make and put it towards things that I think are fighting for some positive change, and you can check that out.
Respect, man.
Yeah.
Cool.
I gotta get me some of those tight. It's really cool clothing too. It's like active wear shit. I need me some anti-hate boy adventure boy
tech
shit.
shit.
I need some fucking pantaloons.
I got you, dog.
Yeah.
French Tom, check us out.
All right. And for myself, French Tom, a.k.a. Thomas.
Thanks, French Tom. It's been a pleasure.
Thanks, French Tom.
Tyler, Cody. I finally got the
Not
fucking
Corey.
name right. Yeah.
Yes.
Not Corey.
Codeine.
Not
Kodiak.
Corey.
Well, you get it. You were nervous because you were just surrounded by a bunch of cool guys.
Yeah, I know, right?
Handsome
I
man.
was shitting myself.
There was a lot of
at first.
I was a little nervous too, dude. It's like, we've never met.
Yeah, right. It's like, yeah. And I've been friends with him. I've actually been wanting to have Jacques on the podcast for a long time when we started
Yeah, I
doing the
wasn't
beer
trying
thing.
to come talk about music or beer, so you got me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Now I'm going to be taking us out for Thomas, French Tom.
Oh, shit.
Au revoir.
Bonsoir. Tyler, Cody,
Corey.
Jacques.
Auf
We're checking
Wiedersehen.
out.
It's actually Corey.
It's actually Corey.
Peace out.
It's Corey with a Z.
That was good.
That was good stuff.